What's up, guys? I hope you will enjoy this third episode of my written commentaries. This one is just simply called YouTube, so I guess that's enough of an intro, and let's get started. To most, YouTube is a place where they go to find random videos. They open up their browser, type youtube.com, and search for funny videos or maybe a how-to guide on something they're trying to do at the moment. They might come back to it a month from now and watch something completely different. For them, it's simply an online video source of information on a multitude of different topics. Anything from life in general to school advice, from gaming to hair and makeup. For these people, YouTube will remain this database of video information forever. But for most of us, YouTube is completely different. It's an environment in and of itself. It breathes and lives like the rest of us. It gets mad every now and then, and on certain occasions, it gets to be a very fun experience. We learn to live alongside YouTube, bringing it into our homes and daily lives, showing our friends a new video we just discovered. Most do not care, but some catch on and become addicted like the rest of us. You can be addicted on different levels to YouTube, and like any other addiction, it can grow if left unchecked. For most of us, YouTube is a pastime in which we watch a couple videos a week, catching up on the latest news and finding it pleasurable along the way. Others, however, are a little more addicted. They spend most of their free time watching YouTube videos, learning about different feuds and arguments, commentating on videos with their personal thoughts on any given subject matter. They often go to sleep thinking about YouTube and how it has affected them in their daily lives. For a small group of us, YouTube has become a lifestyle. No, more than that. It has become part of us. We breathe and live through YouTube. We spend every hour of our time thinking about the next video we can upload, or the next topic we can discuss, or the next cool edit we can make. For us, YouTube is life. Now, as much as some of us rant and bash YouTube, it is like a drug to us. We can never quit. We create Twitter accounts so that our subscribers can better communicate with us. We live stream random games and even make podcasts on iTunes talking about YouTube. We even go as far as spending countless hours on Skype discussing future videos, debating the relevance of certain topics, and brainstorming constantly. These are just the things that can be seen by everyone. Then there are what is not seen by most. The hours spent editing videos, rendering out gameplays, and making commentaries. This takes literally hours upon hours of our lives, and while most of us cannot make a living on YouTube, we continue to do it nonetheless because we love it. Our lives simply wouldn't be complete without it. We even try to take breaks on some occasions to get away from all the stress YouTube has put on our shoulders. We go away for a week or two, we leave the laptop at home telling ourselves that we're taking a break from it all. But like a drug, it comes rushing back with such addiction that we find ourselves sneaking out to find a Wi-Fi hotspot just so that our cell phones can view a few videos and read a few emails. When our vacation is over, we rush back to our computers and begin uploading immediately. We quickly apologize for the short leave and continue on our paths, uploading videos on a regular basis. YouTube has literally consumed us. At this point, if it wouldn't be for real-life obligations, we would spend all of our time with our favorite drug. Our idea of a good day is 10 hours in front of our computer screens, chatting on Skype and playing video games. We wouldn't go outside if it weren't for the fact that they don't deliver food to our doors. We would spend all of our time uploading and going to gaming conventions, meeting other addicts like ourselves to further discuss our addictive behaviors. Unlike other drugs though, not very many people actually want a way out of YouTube. We are perfectly happy where we are. There isn't a place on earth we would rather be at this moment but in front of a computer screen watching a YouTube video. Now I know to most of you watching this seems pretty radical. You're probably saying to yourself right now, come on man, it's just YouTube. But that's the exact point. The addiction hasn't hit you as hard as it has hit us. No matter what we say, we love what we do and wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. What became a recreational hobby quickly became a drug. Better than heroin if you ask me. I myself have been an addict for the better part of 2.5 years now. It started off so innocently. I was searching for Call of Duty information when I stumbled upon a video made by Hutch, a longtime addict. He was sniping on a map I cannot remember, but ever since that day, I began watching more and more videos. Then, I decided to make my own account so that I could subscribe to my favorite guys and support them in the best ways I could. After a little while, it got worse. I started to contemplate getting my own HD PVR in order to make my own video commentaries. When I saw that Hutch had gotten a real job at Machinima, I ran out and purchased all the necessary hardware to start my own channel. It was all downhill from there. I was hooked. I began uploading video after video, spending more and more time playing video games in order to get gameplay so that I could upload some more. I made friends with fellow addicts who, like myself, find themselves spending most of their nights in front of their computers. My list of fellow addict friends grew to the point where I feel like I have to get online to speak with them, or I would be letting them down. I cannot even begin to count the number of times I failed going to bed at a time in order to get up early the next morning for real life work. But I have been having so much fun in the process. How could I stop this addiction? Should I? What else would I be doing at this time? The answer for most of us is simple. We just don't stop. We learn to schedule our lives in order to accommodate our addictions as well as our real life obligations. Although from the outside, it looks like all we're doing is playing video games and making YouTube videos. But for the most part, we have learned that balance is a key to a healthy living. I for one have learned to make time for family and friends. Some days are reserved for YouTube while others are reserved for work or simply playing outside. I pride myself in having been able to set my life on track despite my addiction. My family and friends have all accepted I will never let go of this drug and are able to make compromises themselves in order to keep things running smoothly. I am proud to say that even though I relapse from time to time, in general, I cope with my addiction very well. My name is MrITryHard, and I am a YouTube commentator. Alright guys, well that about wraps it up for my third episode of my written commentary series. This one was called YouTube, and I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as you did the first two. If you listen to the end, please leave a rating and a comment. I always love reading those, and of course, good advice is always insightful, so if you guys got any ideas on what I could change or what I could improve on, leave those as well. Oh, also, if you guys have topics that you guys want me to cover in my future written commentaries, go ahead and leave those in the comment section as well. So I'm going to leave you guys with this last bit of video right here of gameplay on domination made by myself. So I hope you guys enjoy, alright? Bye, see you.
Napalm strike waiting for your mark. Keep up the pressure, we got this. Friendly napalm strike on the way. RSR-71's in the air.
Throwing frag!
Enemy napalm strike inbound.
I'm out!
Our counter spy plane's in the air. Friendly spy plane inbound. Spy plane standing by.
Changing mag!
Counter spy plane standing by. Counter spy plane up, they're blind. Securing A. Friendly spy plane inbound. Friendly mortars inbound.